Alrighty, ladies and gents, hope you guys doing well. Today we're looking at Mo and Krill, a hero that I don't see played that often in the pubs, but it's a hero that offers so much. The util of this hero is great, but that's not what we're going to be doing this game. Yes, we are going to stop some hazels and so on, but our main focus is going to be the damage dealer. We are doing a Mo and Krill damage build and see if we can carry our team. Now you'll see we achieve that. We really do. We end up being the highest carry or the best carry in the game. The only positive KD in a game that I definitely thought we were losing. But we played our hearts out and we managed to bring it back and actually win the game. Here's how. Alright, as for our item build, just to give you guys a quick rundown, you can have it beforehand. All I'm asking you is to do a like and a subscribe if you enjoy this or if you find it helpful. I'm giving you the build first and foremost. If you don't want to watch the rest of the video, you don't have to. But we appreciate every view. Guys, so we start off weapons division. Now you'll see in the weapons category we use a lot of items that also give vitality, alright? So we got the melee charge, you got a bonus health regen, weapon damage, and then also heavy melee distance. It just helps you get closer to the enemy. We've got intensifying magazine, obviously helping us to get extra damage while you're spraying, and that's just ammo and weapon damage that we're getting. We also have the point blank, so we up close and personal, we are doing a lot more damage while up close and personal. It makes sense. We do have the Titanic magazine, which is once again extra ammo, but also gives you 18% bullet resist, so that is also a cool factor of it. And then frenzy is our last one, and that, as you can see, gives us ammo, weapon damage, and 200% extra, or 200 extra health. But not just that, but when you're below 40 health, you gain stat bonuses. So the 45% bullet resist is what I was looking for, because you'll see the enemy deal loads of weapon damage, alright, the heroes that we are going against. So I needed to be able to escape from them when I'm low, so that I can heal up and get back in and deal damage again. Alright, as for vitality items, now I only had 4 vitality items, but really important ones. We had bullet armor, spirit armor. I never got to upgrade them, even though it's really good to do that. It's an extra 25% spirit resist, but whatever. Then we had the return fire. Again, heroes doing a lot of gun damage. We need to return that damage, alright? Because I'm a tanky boy. I needed to make sure they hurt themselves when they're shooting me. And then the last one I had was the leech. Leech is there to give you lifesteal, bonus health, extra spirit power, but a weapon damage. So great. And then here's some of the important stuff. The spirit. We got duration extender, so that my combo is longer. Alright. We have improved, I don't think I did improve cooldown. What we did next was we had Torment Pulse. Torment Pulse does damage to 2 closest heroes, and that is when you're underground, you're dealing damage to them. When you're comboing them, you're dealing damage to them. So it's such a good item to have for Mo and Krill, especially when they can't do much damage to you and you're dishing out damage to them. We also had Mystic Slow. I want to slow the enemy so I can get close to them, deal out damage. Mo is a hero that pretty much plays at melee range, especially for your combo, your ultimate ability. Then I had the improved burst, because we want to dish out ample amounts of damage in a short time and get rid of those guys. And then the extra spirit, obviously, is a bonus. We also had improved spirit, which we could later upgrade to boundless. We didn't get to that. And then we had mystic vulnerability, which we also needed to upgrade down to escalating exposure, which never got to that. But that is that is the build that we want. Alright, here's some gameplay. Alrighty, so the laning stage begins. The problem with Mo and Krill is he's pretty big. So you need to keep your big ass out of the way so people can't hit you, can't damage you. Now we start off with the Scorn, the AoE heal. It's just going to keep you sustained in lane. You try and get in the middle of everything and everyone, hit the Scorn because it's AoE around you, and then back out again. I'm laning with a good friend of mine, Warpig, so you might hear some of our Afrikaans comments, sorry for that. But yeah, we were talking throughout the game, discussing the strategies and stuff. But there you can see in the middle of all of those creeps, and I land the Scorn, get off a bit of heals. Obviously getting more effective towards the later stages of the laning stage. Now the next thing I get is the burrow.
It just ensures that you can get up close and personal with the enemy, get up some ganks, and you'll see what I do with this hero is I often get up around behind them and then attack them from behind. Now, first item we get is just the extra regen, obviously helping us stay in the lane, keeping us full HP at all times. Warpick is doing great by using his ball lightning to dish out damage. You can see both those enemies are quite low, and I can sustain. You can see me staying almost full HP while they're firing at me there. So I'm dishing out damage back, but I don't want to get caught off guard. I don't want to take too much damage. Something that you need to note is when the creeps spawn, you just need to start hitting creeps. Alright, we've also got the melee punch, and we've got the close-up or close quarters. So again, using the bow, get in close, and while I get in close, Warpig uses his ball. Now I get trapped in there, but luckily I still have the sand available, so I blind them with the sand so they can no longer deal damage. Both of these heroes are quite serious when it comes to dealing weapon damage, right? Here you can see now I'm coming around the back here, and all it's going to take is one big charge up punch and a little bit of a scorn, and down she goes. I land the ult here, but Warpig was not in position to capitalize and help me. Unfortunately, he had died during that engagement. But we should be able to not get him immediately, maybe dish out some damage, get them low, and then we have to back out because that Guardian is doing loads of damage. But we'll be sure to get him later on, because now he's low, right? It means he's not farming, it means we're getting free farm. You can see Warpig's back. I go buy some more items, and now I go into my spirit damage, get the extra magazine capacity, and then I've got Mystic Burst. I've got a bit of spirit damage. You can see here straight for the McGinnis, bit of spray damage, a bit of a blind, and there you go. Easy enough. Try and claim some of those souls, but also don't want to take too much damage. And we also have some help from some of our side lanes coming in here. You can see we've got Yamato here as well, and again going around, seeing if I can get an angle on them, but I realize on the minimap that they are staying far back, so I need to start dishing out some damage. And here we go, we find them again, land the scorn, land the ult, and down goes Mirage. Now I'm focusing Mirage a lot because we know he gets really strong. If you've seen my last video, you'll know that is a pain in the ass to deal with. But I'm also focusing the Haze. Everyone knows Haze is easy to play, land your ult and it just goes crazy. So I was focusing Haze throughout a lot of the game, trying to keep her low, making sure that she doesn't get too far ahead, because she could just wipe out a team like this. We have a lot of squishy heroes in our team. But yeah, once again, coming around from back, I was trying to grab Mirage because Mirage was low, and he sandstormed out of there. So I ended up grabbing McGinnis, which wasn't ideal, but whatever, it happened. Do some extra damage there, but you know, with my gun, that's not going to be the kill. And then jungle, that's something people don't always think of or do, right? Please guys, jungle a little bit more. If you're there, you've got friends farming the creep lane, just do as much damage as you can. Also listen out, here I hear farming happening on, and I come across a low HP Mirage, right? That's basically a free kill walking around there. He tries to dodge me by going in here thinking he could juke me, but by chance I took the right pathway and I managed to grab him. And again, back to jungling. Get this farm, it's just sitting there, no one else is grabbing it, so might as well grab it. Now I wasn't pushing lanes very much. I was hoping that my teammates was going to push the lanes, and yeah, they did. Again, you hear gunshots, and in close quarters like this, Mo is insane. There we go. We get the kill on Haze, we get the assist on Grey Talon. Didn't even need my ult. I was scared that Grey Talon might fly away, so I had the ult ready and primed, but luckily, yeah, not necessary, and off we go again. Now here, you'll see I use my Burrow Strike off cooldown basically. If I have it available and there's enemies close by, I hit them with it and then I back off. Mo's got great movement, and also we have some extra movement abilities or movement items. But yeah, we want to just stay on the move, dish out damage, get poke damage in, and then when the chance arises, we can start dishing out damage. Now he does sandstorm through my ability there, which kind of sucks, but you know, it happens. So we gotta get our timings better, or we're gonna wait for him to use a sandstorm or sand rush already. And here we find an unsuspecting Haze way deep in enemy territory, but our combo range is so short, like the ultimate range is very short, so it just didn't work out, couldn't grab her. But we've got our burrow strike coming up, and in we go again, blasting off the heroes, launching up at them, and then Haze puts up the ult, but I managed to grab her. That is the great thing of this guy. It is insane, the lockdown that you have, the CC. You've got the burrow strike that lifts them up in the air, you've got your ult, it's gonna grab them. So I do think that more people should be playing Mo and Krill. It's got so good hero. Now unfortunately the whole team, my whole team, wasn't doing very well. As you can see, we're being pressured quite a bit. Got Haze trapped here in a short area, a small area, trying to grab onto her, but she is quick as all hell. Alright, now I jump into the backline here with the enemy, looking for someone to grab. We go for Vindicta so she can't fly away, and my team helps me there. We get down the Vindicta. Now hunting on for anything else we can find. I go around, as you can see, coming around the side again, not following the whole team, getting my own direction and trying to cut off the enemy, and once again catch the Haze, which we did the initial poke damage on, and now we capitalize on the kill, and it's like a whole minute later, you know. Now we put up some chase for Infernus. I've already used my blind unfortunately, so I'm not going to be able to stop him from dishing out more damage here, and ultimately I actually lose this battle. You'll see I get him low, and I'm like, I can do this, I can get him, because I'm still quite full HP, but we had Mirage here as well, dishing out damage, and I didn't think I would be able to get out of there. Now I did have a heal available, which I didn't use here, and that might have netted me the kill. So something important to note is your cooldowns, but here you can see I go for the blade mail, alright, the return fire. I just decided they're going to be shooting me, they might as well be shooting themselves while they're shooting me, so that is why. Now that's pretty cool, we got the zipline knock there, but I wait for my teammates to come in and then I jump in. My teammates are not far behind me, so we start off with the kill on Infernus. You can see that Torment Pulse doing loads of damage on these enemies while I'm in the midst of them. They all back off immediately. We see the Haze, we blind her so she can't do the damage, we get the grab and we get the kill. Alright, all the while that Mystic Pulse is doing a butt ton of damage, or Torment Pulse, sorry. We see the Vindicta here, she flies up, but I know Warpick landed the stun on her, so she's going to come down, and we are waiting in anticipation to get that kill. Alright, it's like a dog with a bone. Now here I'm feeling the comeback, I'm feeling like yes, we might be able to do it. My team was really struggling this round, and it is a hard game. They've got ample damage, they've got a Haze, they've got Infernus, they've got Mirage, they've got Vindicta, Grey Talon. There's just so much damage, and then all the while you've got this McGuinness pushing out the lanes the whole time. You can see the Blade Mail doing work there, and that itself just, it shows you the value of that item. Don't underestimate it. If you're a nice tanky hero, look, I've got 3k HP, and that's obviously because I've landed a lot of ults and gotten the kills with the ults, but 3k HP. Now I don't have the ult available at first for the Haze, but it comes off cooldown as I'm floating around here, but I just can't get the target there. I'm struggling to get close. I see the Mirage here, and he does get away, and I don't want to show you this, but I have to. I'm trying to get in close, I'm trying to dish out damage, I'm trying to shoot him with my bullets. Also note that I've got like 170 ping, it's not easy, and then all the enemy comes and then kill me. I should have had that kill. Alright, I'm making up a lot of excuses, but I should have had that kill. But whatever, it happens. Now, once again, close quarters, we spray, I land the ult onto the Haze, blocking the Haze ult, and off we go. Alright, Haze blocked. There I get a 3-man blind. Dude, that was an insane one. Even when I saw it, I was like, oh, that was beautiful. I see Mirage in our base here. He does take down one of my teammates, Warpig, so we decide to get some vengeance on him. We start chasing him down bit by bit, and then all of a sudden we remember what happened that previous death of ours. I see he's still hanging around there, so I can now get in closer. I've almost got my burrow on cooldown, so decide it's time to go chase him down, wait for my abilities. With my abilities down, not on cooldown anymore, I should be able to get the kill. I should have popped blade mail earlier, but I did get it off eventually. I did get that kill, but now that greeniness got me in very, very deep here, and luckily the enemy don't capitalize. I can see my army coming closer. You can see there my friends coming up behind me. Hayes caught off guard here. She wanted to get a sneaky ult in there, I'm pretty sure of it, but that is not allowed this game. Alright, like I said, Hayes is one of my main targets. Now as a team, great, we're working together, we're pushing the lane. I think this is one of the reasons why we won, is we were playing together pretty well. You can see me looking all over. I've got my head on a swivel because I know I need to be part of every engagement to make it go successful. I don't think my teammates, like, don't get me wrong, Warpig did very, very well. You'll see he did ample damage, and that final ult of his was insane, dude. But he was struggling, and the rest of the teammates as well, just struggling with this game. We lose that push there. They end up pushing us, and I'm trying to get closer to them here, but I'm diving solo. You can see my team is way behind me, and Furnace keeping them busy. I'm too deep, I'm too greedy, and I end up paying with my life, which could have been game ending for us. But again, the team holds up, right? So I'm not giving them enough credit. They really, really did well. So after respawning, we launch in, we start dishing out damage to the creeps, trying to clear the waves, saving our patron. You can see our patron's already very low, so it's scary, dude. It's really scary. McGuinness is obviously become a problem, so I decided let's take care of the McGuinness. Beautiful ult coming in there from Mirage, from Wraith, so that we don't, or I don't have to ult there. I'm still saving my ult for the Haze, just in case, because Haze could come in there and wipe a bunch of us. But yeah, so we pick up the Spirit Power buff, and in we go. We see that our team will be pushing, and then all of a sudden I hear footsteps here, and it's Grey Talon. Grey Talon pops up out of nowhere. I get the blind off, so she's basically, or he's basically just floating there. I keep on thinking Grey Talon's a chick, but anyways, basically just floating there. And with me and Wraith, we managed to secure that kill, and off we go again. So that's one of their big damage dealers down, along with the Vindicta and the Haze that my team managed to get without me. I see a fight coming in, and again, I come in from behind, get rid of McGuinness. McGuinness is one of the main problems of the team, but you can see I fall very, very low here. I don't know how I survived. Alright, I honestly have no idea how I survived through that, because they just didn't follow up. They thought I was gone. So I managed to use my bow strike and get a hell out of dodge there. Now again, it's base defense. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, it's base defense. Our friendly patron weakened, and as you can see here, we got heroes spraying into it at the moment. I get the blind so they can't do little damage. Land the ult onto the McGuinness. Get our damage. She did get her heal off, unfortunately, but beautiful ult coming in from Warpig. I mean, that ult from him saved my ass. It saved our asses, dude. So yeah, the strength of a well-placed 7 ult. Everyone knows that. We've done a video on it. We've done a video on Refresher 7. So don't count it out. We get the kill onto Mirage here. We get stunned up a little bit, but we'll get in there, making sure that our patron is now safe, because as you can see, it is weakened, it's half HP again. We chase off after Grey Talon, get the blind, so he's basically on again just hanging around there, and he drops dead. Now this is it, this is the push. We take the mid boss, make sure we get that rejuvenator, and you can see here I'm looking outside, making sure that no one comes in to steal. Right, that could have been an easy steal from one of them, but I just make sure that we are ready to grab him. If anything happens, I can grab him. I was saving my ult. I could have ulted him earlier and we could have killed him, right? But I was making sure that if anybody else comes into the area, we kill them. And again, blade mail. You see that? Blade mail dishing out loads of damage there. and helping me secure that kill. Now again, we're fighting for our lives here in our own base, even after even after getting the rejuvenator. We've lost the rejuvenator by now. We've lost some fights. It's crazy. We are struggling to get that final push in, but we are smelling blood. I can feel that my teammates are getting stronger. I'm bloody strong by now. You can see I've got Frenzy up as well. Chasing the Grey Talon here. Should have used Sand Blast already. There we go. We grab it eventually, and he will go down. Nice little package of money, and off we go again. Pushing the creep wave with us, but we know that the enemy patron is weakened. We've got Infernus that has left already. We get to the enemy base, we start getting the last couple of kills, grab the Infernus. He's going to go down here shortly. Easy enough. Now looking for the next victim, see if there's anybody up here, and I'll get shot from behind, but here's the Haze. Remember we said Haze is not allowed to play the game? Well, let's chase her off, make sure she does not get the opportunity. And a beautiful ult here from 7, again warping, landing that beautiful 7. I see the McGuinness, and obviously McGuinness has been a problem, so we take care of the McGuinness, and that is it. That's kind of game winning. Our teammates are already taking down the patron, blasting the living daylights out of it. I've still got ult just for in case for that Haze ult in the pit over there. It's not going to be fun. So we see the Mirage uses ethereal form, makes so I can't hit him. I see that Haze is dead, so that's great. Didn't even have to use my ult for her. And that is it. That is the victory, guys. Now, have a look at these scores quickly. You'll see that I am the only one with a positive KD, right? That just shows you how tough that game was. Mo and Krill is not a conventional carry, but we made it work. Alright, obviously I didn't deal the most damage. That McGuinness, I realized that ample amounts of damage, and you can see 7 Warpig. We had Wraith do loads of damage as well. We had Geist do loads of damage. Okay, no, Wraith didn't do, but Geist did loads of damage. So all in all, the team did well.